be happy.
It's our change of tack today. Change of tack. It's been a heavy week. It's been a heavy couple of weeks, and we're going to play We're playing the happy songs today.
We want some feel-good stuff. There's a beautiful text here.
Yeah, what do you got?
There's a genuine positive, lads. Simo in the media. The comments on social media about Simo and Horse on AFL 360 were all positive. Super interesting to get a coach's perspective on things.
I love you, mate. I love you. Very good last night. Very good. How are you, mate? How you?
Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel good, mate? Does it warm your heart?
I think it's dangerous to stroke the ego as much as perhaps what's going on over there at the moment. But no,
just take a compliment. They don't come in the media very often, all right? So just take it.
Never as good or never as bad. So I'm trying to stay measured because I got some good feedback from the game, the Derby call. So yes, we'll keep working on it. I'm a rookie.
You're doing well. But we are talking about the positives. I mean, we've been weighed down. You know,
have we?
This week.
What's going on?
Well, yes.
I've been in Melbourne.
You lucky.
Hey, how was your Tuesday? When the Oscar Allen stuff was going on?
Unfortunately, that's blown up a little bit. So hopefully, it's all settled down now, and there's a bit more calmness to it all. But I do understand why it was a big story.
Is it too personal to ask? Have you reached out to Oscar?
No.
Have you reached out to him?
I've sent him a text. Yep.
Okay. How's he doing?
Oh, he's all right. Yeah,
All
obviously,
righty.
the attention bit's difficult. I mean, when you're in the eye of the storm, people don't realise how difficult it can be to manage, whether it's positive or negative. But if it's a difficult situation, it's a lot to take in. Doesn't matter who you are and how old you are, and especially if it's sort of the first time. So that's the challenge for anyone who goes through something like this: is just have a bit of empathy for the person, as much as if they made a mistake or not.
Simo, you're a very pragmatic bloke. You're very level-headed. Would have you been a tad upset if your captain of your club in this position in round 4 went off after a bad Derby loss and a shocking game? He's in bad form.
It's the happy bit, or what's with?
But no, I'm just. But would have you been a little bit miffed?
No. It just happens, mate. It happens all the time. It just doesn't get out. So it's been happening for 10 years in my time, where it's consistently conversations, meetings, people kicking tyres. I mean, if you're out of contract, you're 26, something's broken down somewhere with negotiations. What do? You just wait. You're going to have to do something. You have to kick a couple of tyres. And unfortunately, it just wasn't done in the right way and not probably the right time.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that's what we're all saying, aren't we? That, okay, well, if that's going to happen, it's not ideal if you're the captain, but if it's going to happen, let's keep it, let's get the timing right. And that's on the manager and the player. So that's the mistake, I would have thought. Not it's happened, and now they've got to deal with it. So I don't know, what's the update? What are they doing?
Well, he's
had to re-sign for 6 years at West Coast on
well, that'd be
$1 million
interesting what happens. I mean,
done it beautifully.
The reason why you do keep it in-house and quiet is because if it gets out, I think you're a less chance of getting that player. So that's the reason why. Where I think it's heading in a different direction now, isn't it? It's like we want to project that we're chasing talent, and it's a good thing that it gets out. Versus no, let's keep it in-house. So. We probably need to move on, to be honest. I think this will probably die down a little bit. But Oscar's got a big game this week, and so have West Coast.
Yeah, agree. He's it'd be a huge game. It's a huge task for them.
It is.
Let's get our teeth into these games. Like tonight's big Thursday night footy. We love it. I took the bride out for noodles last night, Simo, because I wanted to stay home and watch this game.
Special occasion. Took her out for noodles. Really splurged on her.
Collingwood Carlton.
Not surprised.
Any chance Carlton?
Yes, they are. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? They're coming off a 6-day break, and Collingwood they're coming off a bye. So that actually matters a little bit. But it's only 3 games Carlton have played, so there's not enough to be a pattern other than their contest work's pretty good. Their ball movement needs some work. And Collingwood's pressure, they live off pressure and they live off turnovers. And against Port, they were brilliant. But against the Giants the week before, so they've only played 2 games. So I don't think Collingwood have changed their style at all. I think they've just backed in what they've been doing for the last few years. And although they're the oldest team in the history of the world, they still look pretty sharp last week, didn't they, against Port, or the week before?
That they did. Hey, Geelong tomorrow night, Friday night footy.
Yes.
Geelong host Melbourne. They're going to bounce back the Caddies, the back-to-back losses, and Melbourne look like the club that everyone's coming after in Melbourne at the moment.
I'm going to call that game. I'm going down to the Cattery to call that before I jump on a plane. And
It's about the same, Geelong, Augusta. Really, really similar.
So I'm looking at Melbourne in the next 3 games. So they've got the Cats, they've got Essendon, then they've got Fremantle. So this is a big game, and they'll throw the kitchen sink at this game. And Geelong are coming off 2 losses as well. So there's going to be an upset sooner or later, you would have thought. And one of Melbourne, Port, or Carlton, they're going to be in strife in the next 6 weeks, you would have thought. So big game for Melbourne. And it's a big game for the Cats too. Sorry.
Yeah. Are the Gold Coast Suns the real deal?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I saw the game live against West Coast, and I know everyone said West Coast was poor and they weren't great, but they backed it up the next week. And when they've only played 2 games as well, but what they did to Melbourne, the way they've got 3 transition mids plus an elite ruckman, talent in the back half, talent in the front half, and now they've got belief, so they're dangerous, very dangerous.
And Matt Rouse just poked himself into the power rankings, so he's obviously delivering. Yeah,
Explain to me the power rankings one day.
Don't.
As soon as I can explain it to myself, I will.
Not today, though. We won't do it today. But,
All right.
Game of the round for me is Fremantle Bulldogs. I think the Bulldogs are just hanging around. They've had that win. Still got some charges to come back. Fremantle weren't great last week, but they still got the win. So do you think Fife breaks in this week? Is enough waffle form and pre-season waffle form to break into the 23?
Is he ready?
Played okay last week.
Right,
Looks
okay.
ready.
Okay.
Looks ready.
And
It's
is
waffle pre-season form, mind you.
And is there room? Is he ready and is there room? They're the 2 questions that you need to ask. And I don't profess to know if either is there. So we'll do they need him at the moment in that midfield?
Yeah. Hey, you're off to the Masters. We'll check in with you over there for tax reasons.
I need to. For
I
tax
know.
reasons.
We understand. We'll check in with you. We'll put a recording. You can send it to your accountant. Are you looking forward to it? Have you packed your clubs? And because I've got some golf clubs you might be able to use because we're both left-handers.
I've seen your golf clubs. You know what I'm looking forward to, and this is maybe just me, I'm looking forward to the plane trip on my own. The lounge, just being on my own for 24 hours.
Being on a plane and not being on a
that's
plane
perfect.
and not.
I'm with you.
How good would it be, Simo, to be on a plane and not be pouring over vision?
No, that's true too. And, the prawns at the front should taste nice as well.
Oh, you at the front? Are you at the front?
No.
Oh,
You
interesting.
are so.
You
common
are
man.
so.
I'm a common man.
Shit, you're common. Hey, just quickly. I understand what you're saying because my horse is racing on Sunday at Bridgetown, right, in a faraway place.
Oh, the drive.
The 4-hour drive. I love that, mate.
Yes, you can put your own podcast on. Goss. Like you do.
Goodbye.
No.
Have a great trip.
Good on you, boys. Enjoy.
Safe travels, mate.
Good
Happy
on you,
day.
legend.
Enjoy the happy day.
Yeah, we will have a happy day. There he is. He's the best. I'm telling you now, he has launched himself into the odds-on favourite for the best first-year player in media.
Is there an age limit in the rising star of media?
Hey, the biggest problem for him is he's got to spend $20 to become a member, and he's a tad tight. We'll take a break.
Still on air, boys.
No,
Hey, your mic's
no,
off, mate.
Mic's off. Go away.
Not off.